Ladies and gentlemen, wonderful good day, and it's Sunday, the first day of the Vancouver Cambridge House Show 2014, and we are at the booth of Metanor Ressources. You remember we interviewed the company last year in August when we have been here in Vancouver, and the company said they want to go into production. They are into production, and with me here is now Ronald Perry. He's the Vice President and Treasurer of the company, and he wants to give us an update about the company. Ronald, thank that you're taking the time. Yeah, just said it. You went into production. Can you give us a short heads up about the last 6 months?
Okay, perfect. We declared commercial production in November, so effectively we'll report costs starting December 1st. So in other words, the first quarter, second quarter of our financial year, ending December, there will be 1 month of production and 2 months of what we've been doing in the past. So we are now in commercial production, effectively on the accounting side, starting in December, but we're still ramping up. So the first quarter of full production will be January to March, and that'll be reported sometime in May next year.
Okay, perfect. So far, what have you reported during the last months as the production per month? I think I have something in my mind, something around 4,500 ounces. That's
yes,
right?
It's over 4,500 ounces, but it was a very key thing to note. Since September to now, we've increased production by about 50%. And we're still in the ramp-up phase. So what ramp-up says is, like, I call it the Everest method. You start at base camp, and you can't go to 5,000 feet right to the top, you die. So what you try to do is you go climatize. So you go from 0 to 1,000, then 1,000 to 2. So basically take the feet away and you go into ounces. So we've done 2 to 3, we've done 3 to 4. Now we're doing between 4 and 5. I've said to the street that we expect to be close to the theoretical max of 5,000 ounces by spring. Well, spring can go right to somewhere between March and June. So I think we're getting ahead. We're showing very good numbers. We're up over 4,500. The last press release also said that we did 1,193 ounces in 1 week. You divide by 7, you multiply by 30. Not 31. I'd be very forceful. Yeah, and you end up with 5,113 ounces. So it shows the theoretical capacity is attainable. We're still in development, but if you look also on the press releases, you'll see that we're not on just a couple of levels now. It said we're at 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, and then we're looking even going up in the older levels upstairs. Okay. So it's going very well. So production is ramping up. We're going towards the 5,000 ounces. It is attainable. We've shown that, but it's not consistent yet. We're still going to have to get more workstations and more stable, and then get out of development ore and into all production ore. But the grade is holding up. It's over 6 grams. We've got some good structures. Life of mine is increasing. We'll do another 43-101 sometime this year. So there's a lot of good news coming up, and we have massive drill campaigns, because you got to understand we have 7 drills going. And in a way you can almost say 8, because one of the exploration drills underground of 3, there's 3 drills underground. 2 are doing development, as we call it, definition drilling, and the other one is doing pure exploration. Well, that one will probably go to 2 shifts. And then we have 2 drills on surface at Bachelor doing pure exploration. That's spending the flow through for eligibility, because the underground drills are not eligible for flow through, because it's an existing mine. And we have 2 drills on Barry. Remember the open pit, which has the potential becoming Osisko and Detour Lake, which is SGS Geostat said that, not me. So there's a lot of news coming out for 2014. I think it'll be a good year for the shareholders. A lot of activity going on in the market.
Perfect. That sounds that you're really busy. Question, of course. First of all, can you say something about the cost development? Because I presume you are producing more and more ounces, so I think the costs should stabilize or even go down. Talking about a cash cost,
Yes.
Of course, talking about all-in costs, it's not that easy, because we need first to see a balance sheet from the quarter and things like this. And the second thing is, you said you have a lot of work. Can you finance this out of the cash flow, or how do you finance the stuff?
Okay, very good question. Obviously, I was on BNN TV too in Canada here on the business show, so that was a big question, because we have $5 million in the bank, 5 to 6. So we're cash flow positive, and then we're cash flow neutral, because we have 7 drills going. So some months we're spending $750,000, $1 million on drill. We have been paying down our debt. So there's a lot of...
To zero almost?
No. Our debt was $7 million. We paid it down $1 million. We're down to about 6. Good. So
you started to pay down.
We started to pay down. So that's it's very positive. So again, cash costs, your question, obviously we're just a new producer, so we're not going to give too much guidance. As I said, we're changing all our financial statements. Our whole trial balance has to be put into an income statement. It used to be just capitalized back in the old days because we're development. So we're doing that. We haven't even closed, I don't think we've closed December yet, but we will be reporting the quarter at the end of February. But we're still targeting, when we hit close to 5,000 ounces a month, that I think we feel that we could do, the direct cash cost, the basic one, we'll stay 800. We'll stay at 800.
That's quite healthy for Canada, of course.
For sure.
Yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's nice. Great. You said you did a lot of exploration already. So the thing is, you started to mine out already. Let's say on a yearly production basis, can you replace the ounces?
We've already replaced what we've mined. Basically, it's a very good question. And the answer is, which I'm happy, when I get these tough questions, I have the answer to them, and we have replaced that. That's why I said we'll have to do a 43-101. So what we mined out, we have replaced. And the structure is open at depth, as you know, and I think your listeners know too, is that the potential, and you saw the drill holes that we're reporting. We're going towards Hewfran. There was one analyst that came a while back, and he doesn't even have all the information that we have today, but he estimated 700,000 ounces of what is possible. We believe over time, with proper drilling, then we can produce over 1 million ounces, I think, at Bachelor. It's rich, and it goes towards Hewfran. We're targeting, the best place to find a new mine is between two mines. Well, you got to remember, on our property is the Conneagus mine, which was polymetallic. It's mined out, but we've hit between the two of them polymetallic. Back in 2010, 2011, we had a drill hole, so we will revisit that. So there's a lot of upside here at Metanor.
Lovely, lovely. Of course, we saw this week, still Sunday, so this week we can talk about that Goldcorp is bidding for Osisko, and you are, let's say, in the same area, in the same playground.
Well, yeah, definitely.
What is your opinion about, if I'm allowed to ask you,
sure.
What is your opinion about the price they want to pay? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's a little bit, I have the feeling it's too cheap, but it's my personal feeling.
My personal thing is opportunistic, but it's the first mover advantage. Who's going to blink first? And it's buy or build. I mean, all the Barclays and the Cowans have said that the assets, the book values of company are the lowest in 10 years. So the opportunistic is the smart money. Chuck is he's doing the right thing. He's going now, and I believe that the way stock's trading, I was asked this question by another analyst, I won't say, but I was asked my opinion too. I predicted that it's going to be somewhere between $6.55 and $6.75 a share. It is too cheap at $5.95. It is opportunistic, but you got to start somewhere. So you can't blame the guy. You can't blame the guy. I would do the same thing.
Yeah, and also it could be interesting who is stepping else in the game, maybe. Yeah, because there are some companies they can afford.
Yes. Oh yeah. No. And so they asked me, who do you think was next? Obviously, I'm worried for ourselves, but I think maybe Detour. If you're looking on the big scale, I think if someone's going after a Osisko, someone will be looking at Detour.
Absolutely.
Why not? Because what we're seeing is a return to the safe jurisdictions. The irrational exuberance of going to foreign countries. We've seen how good it is in Ecuador. We've seen how good it is in Peru. We're seeing how good it is in Chile. We're even seeing how good it is in Brazil. We're seeing how good it is in Romania. I think I rest my case. Canada is safe. And it's in Canadian dollars. You pay everything in Canadian dollars. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities here. And it's look at even Primero acquired Brigus. So there's a lot of things going on right now in the industry, which bodes well. But it's worrisome for the little guys because the people can make hostile takeover bids.
That's right. So coming back to your company, last question. What is the game plan, let's say, for the next 3 to 6 months for the summer?
Okay, obviously we will continue the ramp up and get it to as close to 5,000 ounces, plus or minus, and that's then run at capacity. The next thing is to complete the 15,000 meters at Bachelor and at Barrie, and we'll also do some more drilling because we have some flow through spend in 214. So there's going to be activity, and as I said, there's 3 drills underground permanent. So we'll have news flow going all the way through the summer, no problem.
Great. So we can expect a lot from you.
I certainly want to supply the market with a lot of news.
And of course, more production.
And we also had Eric Sprott just gave an interview and mentioned us, so that was very good.
Yeah.
He's also a shareholder. He's the largest individual shareholder with over 8%, so that's good.
So I would say he knows what he's doing.
I think so.
Yeah. Great. So, Ronald, thank you very much. All the best for that, and we look forward to an update in the summer.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, perfect. Thank you very much. And it was was Metanor, that was Ronald Perry, and yeah, it looks quite good that, well, they have made it. They've done what they said. They are in production. Commercial production will be achieved quite soon, and as you heard, it looks like they will also start to earn really some significant money. Watch out for the company, make your due diligence. Thanks, and bye-bye from Vancouver.